In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you how to regrow your hair in just 90 days. My hair used to look like this, but now it looks like this. How did such a miraculous transformation happen? You're about to find out, because I'm about to show you how I got my hair back to what it used to be without a hair transplant. You will not believe that you're about to find out. The single agent in your body responsible for hair loss, how to get rid of it, and how to regrow your hair without the cost of surgery. Say bye-bye to compulsory caps and self-consciousness. Progressively regain your confidence and your receding hairline. It works for you, or you get your money back. If you've been frantically searching for the solution that will get your hair back to what it used to be, best believe this is your last bus stop. I understand that losing your hair is a huge change, and it's normal to panic once you start to notice your hairline taking 1 or 2 steps back, especially if you don't have beards because you're worried you'll look like a baby. And I'm pleased to inform you that every worry about your appearance is about to melt like butter on a hot, sizzling pan. But why should you listen to me? Who am I? My name is Tony Mora. I am an avid hair loss researcher, and I used to be just like you. I realized my hair was falling out 6 years ago after I turned 36. I was in denial at first, so I ignored the itch to examine my scalp every second. That feeling of needing to wear a head warmer or face cap whenever you want to go out. I've felt it before. I hated looking in the mirror because it traumatized me to watch the half plot of land building right after my forehead. I didn't even want to catch a glimpse of it. But one day, curiosity got the best of me, and I finally scratched that itch to look. I stared at myself hard in the mirror, and I felt a horrifying dread spread through my blood as it dawned on me that my hairline wasn't just receding, the hair in the middle of my head had started thinning as well. What the heck? Never have I imagined myself looking like Papa Ajasco at any age. And that was the final straw. I got my laptop and went on a Google search spree. I clicked on every link and watched every video I could find on the internet about how to fix hair loss. Booked appointments with surgeons and really thought about just doing a hair transplant, as that was the only solution I was convinced would work. Because I already found out during my research how evil these hair oil and cream companies actually are. Their products never work, and a lot of them include formaldehyde, the chemical used to embalm corpses in mortuaries, and SLS, a chemical agent argued to cause cancer. So, I had already cancelled them from my list. Moreover, I wanted something that fit seamlessly into my daily routine, and I felt like surgery was my next best option, until I found out that it is a painful process. It takes at least 6 months for new hair to appear. There is a lot of aftercare to do to ensure the procedure works, e.g. you can't pour water on your hair for the first few weeks. Touching that area puts it at risk of infection. Sometimes you have to take vitamins to help the healing process. And 5, it is expensive. A hair transplant surgery in Nigeria costs between 1.5 million to 4 million naira. And considering the state of the healthcare sector in this country, I couldn't trust the available plastic surgeons. We all have seen what they do to women who try to enlarge their buttocks. I wasn't about to allow them experiment with my head. And abroad, the procedure can cost up to $15,000, depending on your procedure. The average is $10,000. I wasn't desperate enough to spend that much. I was only desperate enough to keep looking, because I believed the solution was somewhere in this world. So I kept looking. I spent months reading tens of health journals, poring over research data, reading articles of top medical websites. If it had anything to do with hair loss, hair growth, and hair rejuvenation, I read it all. And what I finally found out is that the agent responsible for the hair loss I went through and the one you're presently going through is not what you think. Sure, I once thought the cause was genetics because my grandpa was bald. But after I found out about this agent, I realized that even if my granddad wasn't bald, the same thing would have happened to me. I didn't inherit my hair loss. I only experienced hair loss because I was a man, because I have testosterone in my body. And now, I know you must be thinking, don't all men need testosterone in their bodies? Yes, we do. And the problem isn't testosterone. The problem is a byproduct of testosterone called dihydrotestosterone, also known as DHT. DHT is a sex hormone, a modified form of testosterone that is more powerful than testosterone itself. As an adult, your body converts at least 10% of your testosterone into DHT every single day. DHT is released by an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. I don't want to bore you with the science. After all, I know it only because I spent months studying all of this. But what you need to know is, DHT is the reason why you're losing your hair and going bald. Let me explain. DHT normally is passed out of your body through urine, sweat, and other means. Now sometimes, for a lot of men, this does not happen as fast and as often as it should. This results in your body accumulating too much DHT. When your body accumulates high levels of DHT, it looks for a way to escape, and one of the routes it seeks is through your scalp. So it begins to shrink your hair follicles and shortens the hair growth cycle, resulting in hair loss. Over time, you will find that your hair is rapidly thinning, and if you do nothing about it, it progresses to baldness. The state of baldness means that the excess DHT in your body has completely destroyed all the hair follicles on your head, making it impossible for your scalp to grow hair ever again. Fortunately, there's a way out. To stop this from happening to you, what you must do as a matter of urgency to put an end to high levels of DHT is using a process known as DHT blocking. This means you have to slow down the process by which the 5-alpha reductase enzyme converts testosterone into DHT. This will kick your hair follicles back alive and gradually restore your hair. No need for surgeries, no need for silly creams and ointments that don't work. No. And the way you achieve this is using a combination of herbs that many years of research have shown work together to achieve this near miraculous result. I like to refer to these herbs as star ingredients because of how powerful they are. The ingredients not only slow down the conversion of testosterone into DHT, it also helps grow back your hair. Here they are. Star ingredient number 1, Paigum bark. Paigum is an herbal extract taken from the bark of the African cherry tree known as Prunus africana. It contains phytosterols, which have a positive impact on hair health in general. Its work is to inhibit the enzyme 5-alpha reductase that converts testosterone into DHT and slow down the rate of hair loss. It is native to the southern part of Africa. It grows in montane forests, ayatu forests found in the mountains, and is harvested in the wild. Star ingredient number 2, Foti, aka Polygonum multiforme, or Hisho Wu. Foti is a traditional Chinese herb that is believed to nourish the hair follicles, strengthen the hair, and prevent premature graying. It is also claimed that it improves blood circulation in the scalp. It grows in various regions, including riverbanks, but only in Asian countries like China, Japan, and Korea. Star ingredient number 3, pumpkin seeds, aka pepitas. Nutrient-dense food, rich in magnesium, zinc, and protein that stimulates hair follicles, delivers nutrients, and boosts circulation on the scalp. It is native to North America and harvested in the fall season. Star ingredient number 4, horsetail, aka Equisetum arvense. Horsetail has a high silica content, which is believed to promote hair and nail health. It is found in various regions like North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa. Star ingredient number 5, saw palmetto, aka Serenoa repens. Its primary mechanism is its ability to inhibit the enzyme, so it reduces DHT levels. Native to the southeastern United States and can be found in Florida and South Carolina. Star ingredient number 6, nettle leaf, aka stinging nettle. Believed to have anti-inflammatory properties and help with scalp health and hair growth. Also inhibits the enzyme. Found in North America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Star ingredient number 7, green tea extract, derived from the leaves of the Camellia sinensis plant. native to East Asia, particularly China and Japan. Truly, all these ingredients have their individual supplements. You can get them in the market. Now, for these herbs to work, you need to be able to identify them, then source them from the forests or conservatories where they grow, then blend in the right proportion. This is almost impossible for any one single person to do by themselves. First, after I found out about the star ingredients, I realized I couldn't go around traveling to get some of them because they mostly grow in Asian countries. And even if you somehow were able to find them and blend them, how would you consume them? Would you mix them with water and drink? Or put them inside your food and eat? I am sure you can imagine how unpalatable that would be. Now, how about dosage? What quantity would you know to take? What if you make a mistake and take too little or too much? These were the questions burning in my mind, so I then decided to find a source for a product that had done all of the hard work of finding, sorting, blending, and preparing all the products. Today, I am happy to report that it's here. I found a health food products manufacturer in Guangzhou, China, who took all the herbs and blended them into a supplement I named Hair Volume. Hair Volume is a blend of all the 7 herbs I just showed you, and my favorite thing about the product is it's a gummy. This means you can chew it. You only need to pop 2 in your mouth every day. It doesn't have a terrible taste like most pills, and it doesn't feel like it's stuck in your throat chest. You can take it anywhere, at work, on the bus, while walking to the office, anywhere. It doesn't even matter if you've eaten a meal or not. But what about results? Well, see for yourself. This is what my hair looked like 3 months after using this supplement. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. The stress I went through to get it made was so worth it. My life transformed completely in 3 months of using Hair Volume. I started going out without feeling the need to cover my head. I stopped canceling on my friends and finally went out to have fun with them. I stopped looking at other people's heads full of hair with envy. I gained my self-confidence back and could easily walk up to a lady I found pretty. The feeling was so surreal. You couldn't wipe the huge smile off my face. As time went on, I started to notice other men with receding hairlines and obviously thinning hair. I had already almost exhausted the one I had, and I felt bad each time they told me how much losing their hair affected them. I didn't want to experience the transformation alone. I wanted to share it with other men, because I know how amazing it feels to have a head full of hair again. So, I contacted the manufacturer, and they replied that they could make as many as I wanted. Fantastic. I ordered tons, and now I want you to have it at a cost that's 50 times less than that of surgery. Now, how much does it cost? The result of this supplement will be a replica of a surgery, but without the cost and pain of surgery. Like I said before, hair replacement surgery is expensive. When Nigerian comedian Igo Save did his, it cost him $20,000 out of pocket. That is nearly 20 million naira at today's exchange rate. So, if I charge 500,000 naira for this supplement, it would be so worth it. But I won't do that to you because I know how much of a nightmare it is to lose your hair, and I know many men were like me back then, looking for answers. So I wanted to be as affordable as possible. And I have come to the conclusion to price it as little as I can, considering that I'll be delivering this product to you for free, as long as you're within Nigeria. From the manufacturer, the product actually costs 72,500 naira. But I have negotiated with them and they agreed to reduce some costs. Because I bought a huge batch, you'll be getting a 40% discount. So you can get it for 30,000 naira per bottle. And to make it even cheaper, we have bundled them together so each bottle costs you even lesser. This means you can choose whichever plan is convenient for you. 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. 1 bottle lasts you for 30 days. 3 bottles last you for 90 days, and 6 bottles last you for 120 days. That's not all. I have a 19,000 naira discount for you if you get the 3-month plan, and a 51,000 naira discount if you get the 6-month plan. the manufacturer can change their mind anytime, and the naira to dollar ratio can go up, making the price to hike up ridiculously. So it's safer to buy as much as you need right now. And these days, we're almost out of stock. I'm not the only one they produce for. So manufacturing another batch might take time because they still have to ship it here. The choice is up to you now. Click the button below this video to place your order now, and we will ship you your pack in an unmarked private envelope. This way, no one will even know what's inside except you, and it will be delivered in 3 to 5 days from the day you ordered. You might not believe it, but your hair loss is reversible. You can get your hair back. What you need is hair volume. Buy it and use it for 90 days. If in that amount of time, you don't see even a slight improvement in your hair growing back, just return the bottle to us with whatever is left inside, and we will refund you every single penny you spent to buy it. Let me remind you again what hair volume provides. 1. Tasty, delicious gummy. 2. Your lush hair back. 3. Your confidence returns. 4. No thinking twice before you approach that lady you fancy. 5. Stop condemning yourself to wearing caps like Banky W. So click the button below this video to place your order now.